Welcome to the AACFB's 2023, Meet the Funder webinar series. My name is Monica Harper. I'm the Executive Director of the AACFB, and I'll be your host. Our presenters today are Corey Krogan and Lee Ritter from Channel. Channel is both a funding source member and a gold sponsor of the AACFB, and I'd like to thank them for their support of the association. Before I introduce Corey and Lee, I'd like to go over a few items to make this webinar more enjoyable and informative for everyone. During the presentation, you should see a Q&A box that allows you to ask questions. If you have any questions during the presentation, please submit your questions in the box, and they will be answered by the end of the webinar. Please reserve the chat box for communication between attendees. The entire webinar should take no more than 30 to 45 minutes. For those of you who would like to review this webinar at a later date, it will be posted on the 2023 Meet the Funder page of the AACFB website, and it will be emailed out to the members. At this time, I'll turn it over to Corey and Lee. It is all yours.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Again, we're with Channel, and we're looking forward to sharing a little bit of information. So again, I am Lee Ritter. I'm the Senior Vice President of Sales for the West, and I'm joined by Corey Krogan. Corey, I'll have you quickly intro yourself.
Yeah, Corey Krogan here. Thanks everybody for joining us today. Senior Vice President of Sales on the East Coast of the country, so everything east of the Mississippi.
Great. Thank you so much. Let's jump to the next one.
Excellent. Yeah, so just a little bit about Channel. We are an on-balance sheet lender for both equipment financing and unsecured working capital solutions through partnerships with equipment finance companies. We're located here in Minnetonka, Minnesota, just outside of Minneapolis, and lend out to all 50 states. Have currently 150, probably a little bit closer to 160 employees today, and financing, like I said, equipment financing and unsecured working capital for loan sizes between $10,000 and $250,000 exclusively through equipment finance companies. No direct lending that way. And currently we've funded $1.5 billion in funded dollars through 15,000 different businesses across the United States through 24,000 transactions.
So what makes Channel different? We deliver a non-disruptive approach to providing your customers with financial solutions they need. We have four main pillars. The first would be understand and connect. We really like to take time to understand the business that our brokers are in and deliver customized solutions for them. We are a single source, and this is not to be confused with sole source, but a single source for you to come get both equipment financing solutions and working capital solutions. We pride ourselves on being tech, and I would add data enabled as well. We leverage data and technology to provide consistent and predictable and repeatable processes and a great user experience. And the most important one is our fourth pillar, win together. We are truly committed to this success, of all of our partners, and really building a win together program so that we both can win together. Okay, so why Channel? And fun little tagline here: because delivering broader financial solutions doesn't have to be complex or inefficient. We really like to help our partners control their credibility, the processes and relationships that focus on adapting to the needs of their business and their customers. So let's jump into a little product overview. So starting with equipment financing, we offer risk-based pricing. And we have 5 credit tiers, tier 1 through 5. We would call ourselves a generalist. We finance across the full kind of product offering. The only thing that we don't finance that we do get some questions on is anything that floats or flies. So no boats, no airplanes. But outside of that, we have a pretty wide open asset class. Ticket sizes range from anywhere from $10,000 up to $250,000 on an app-only basis. If you have some tickets below 10,000, we could certainly consider those for the right partner. And so we could certainly discuss that. We have, in my opinion, one of the best portals, if not the best portal, that allows you to really be in control and have total visibility to what's going on from our end, allows you to log in and create documents, put in your steps, and just do everything front to back from the time that you acquire a deal to all the way through funding. Then we do have some unique products with our equipment finance portfolio that allows our partners to bundle working capital solutions, which offers them the ability to increase margin. And we've helped so many businesses over the years, and I was one of them before I came to work at Channel, that Channel was able to help teach me how to sell working capital. And it really provided a very large lift in our business. So we would like to help others do the same. Next slide.
Yeah, and leading into that, again, we also offer a working capital product. Again, we're only offering this through other equipment finance companies, and through our 13-year, 14-year experience of working through equipment finance companies and offering working capital, along with some other studies we've found, is that a majority of small businesses across the country are continuously looking for working capital to help grow their business, where on the other chance, maybe 20-25% of the time they're looking to get equipment financing because those assets are going to be able to last 3, 5, 10 years down the line, right? They may only need equipment every 2 to 3 years, where working capital growth opportunities, expansion opportunities could be coming across a small business owner's desk on a weekly or monthly basis. For sure. So with our work, there is a tremendous crossover as we see between the equipment finance customers and the small ticket customers that most of you are working with every day, and the working capital product in the fit there. So with our working capital product, we are doing financing up to $250,000. Could typically get you an approval back within 2 to 4 hours. We're offering today currently monthly and weekly payment options for our working capital financing in terms that generally range anywhere from 6 to 18 months in term length. And as Lee mentioned, we're currently offering different products through our equipment financing and working capital that help bundle these products together. So you could also, while not only having equipment finance approval for your customer, we'll also be offering some working capital if there's a need, potentially now or sometime in the future to take advantage of that working capital.
And Corey, I'd just like to clarify that we can do standalone working capital solutions or the bundle product. And so that probably gets a nice segue into this slide. So on the equipment finance stuff, we have a variety of standard equipment products, equipment financing, whether you're doing EFAs or leases. We now have an FMV, a structured FMV product that has helped a lot of partners with some of the fun new disclosure requirements that is required in a handful of states, and coming with a whole heck of a lot more states here soon. We also have a product called Max 10. This product is designed for asset classes that maybe don't have the longest useful life, where we'll give a substantially lower rate to that FMV, and they will have a guaranteed purchase option that will not exceed 10% of the full equipment amount. So it allows them for a more manageable payment, and also flexibility of options at the end. But we can provide a lot more information about Max 10. Just set up a call with either Corey or I, or one of our territory managers. One of the other products from the equipment finance side is equipment credit lines. So one of the things that we do for our partners at Channel is we will not only look at the deal that you send us, and let's just say it's $35,000, but we feel comfortable up to $125,000. We will give you an approval that says you're approved for the $35,000, but we feel good up to $125,000 with this customer. So we are providing max approvals for our partners, and something that's worked out great. And the last product that will be coming very soon is a product called Value Wrap. This product will allow you to wrap an existing lease into one deal. So let's say somebody financed equipment 24 months ago with Channel. They want to come back and get some additional equipment, but they want one monthly payment. We would re-amortize the first deal and wrap it into the new deal, allowing them to have one payment. This will help to give a more digestible payment to customers.
Yep. We've touched a little bit on our bundle product. Again, that's working capital that we're offering on top of an equipment financing approval in our top credit tiers there. There is a differing amounts of approvals that they'll get approved for. So they could get approved for working capital of anywhere from $25,000 up to $50,000 and term lengths up to 18 months long at very competitive rates, I would say, in the working capital marketplace. And one other thing about offering working capital to your customers is the residual or reoccurring fee income that comes along with it. So one of the big things we see in that is with renewals. So customers that take working capital financing, and once they get 50% paid through their original finance amount, they come back and restructure into additional financing. On all renewals, the originating partner will get paid a fee on that. We do have a renewals team here that will work and close those deals for you in reference to your equipment finance company. And as I mentioned, as those deals fund, you'll be paid a funding fee on all of those. Another way that customers can come back and utilize additional capital is what is called through concurrence. And this might be that we approve a customer for $100,000, but maybe he only has a $25,000 need today. That customer can take that $25,000 today and then would have the ability to come back and draw down on that $75,000, as long as there's no material or adverse change in that customer's banks or credit. So again, just another way to get your customers access to capital, not having to force them into max dollar amounts, and also being able to stage in that capital and take it for, they could take it as they need it and pay for it as they're taking it down. So just a couple of the high level points on the working capital product and how some of that fee income goes. We do see about 60% of our customers that take a working capital load will take a renewal. So as you kind of build a portfolio of customers, you'll start to see those renewals come 6-9 months down the line as that portfolio starts to age. And then we also have a sync contract that we offer to our partners out there that allows you to get enrollment into the products that Lee and I just discussed with you today. It'll get you services through our marketing team for you to market to your different customers, vendors, whatever it is, give you a very professional look, be able to private label all of that with your company logo, color, so it's matching that you can send out to your customer base to try to attract additional business. Additional portal and training offerings are also offered through customers that are part of our sync partnership. And then there's also a growth bonus that's also applied to that sync bonus as well. So if you have any questions on becoming a sync member with Channel, feel free to reach out to Lee, myself, or your regional territory manager if you're not already signed up today.
Awesome. Thanks, Maury. We'll go on to the. So I do see 2 questions here that I will start with. The first question was from Sophia. Do you guys fund tow trucks and dump trucks? Yes, we do fund tow trucks and dump trucks. Dario asked, soft or hard pull, private party leases, can we discount? So let me start with the soft or hard pull. We do all soft pulls over here. We use Experian primarily to adjudicate credit. So everything is a soft pull on our end. We can do a variety of different structures there where we can use other, for the right companies, we can use their docs, they can use our docs, we can private label docs, and we can do discount. So we will allow discounting. We do not set everybody up for discounting or white label. So we would need to discuss kind of and learn a little bit more about the business and the opportunity. But I would say a good, healthy amount of our partners are discounting today. So yeah, to answer that question, we can. The next question that Sophia had was max amount is 50K, please confirm. I might have missed the 50K. Let me just kind of go through this. On the equipment finance side, we'll do deals as small as 10,000 up to 250,000. On the working capital side, and those are 2+ years time in business. On the working capital side, we can do down to 1 year time in business. And the largest dollar amount you can get is 250,000 with 3 months bank statements and a credit application. The 50,000 might have something to do with the bundle. And so let me just explain how our bundle product works. If you have a equipment credit customer that applies for financing for something and they are a tier 1 credit approval at Channel, we will issue a $50,000 bundle approval. It will be done on a separate agreement. This allows them up to $50,000 in unsecured working capital. And that will be a $3,500 a month payment over 18 months. If the customer is a tier 2 approval, they're going to get a 15-month, $35,000 approval, and they will have a monthly payment of $3,000 a month. If they are a tier 3 approval, they will get a $25,000 offering for 12 months, and that will be $2,500 a month. And the reason that we did that is we're trying to make a non-disruptive product for people that really specialize in equipment financing to kind of dip their toe and start to offer working capital. So I hope that answers that question, Sophia. And if not, please, let us know. I'm going to jump to the next one here, Corey. Maybe you could answer this. What is the interest rate range for equipment finance?
Yeah, so today we're getting down to about 8.75-9 and our lowest rates, kind of that tier 1 rate. And then, we're going to risk base, up to, 18-19% in our tier 5, right? I would say that's not the area we're looking to play in. We can go into rates that high, but we're going to be more of, like I said, that higher single digit into the lower double digits going to kind of be our typical tier length or rate. But I would say that 8.75-9 is going to be where we're going to be at our lowest today.
A lot has changed over the last 24 months in rates. So, and I'm sure we're all feeling it. So it looks like that is all we have in questions, but if anybody else has a question, feel free to put it in the chat and we can circle back to it. Thought we might just jump over to the next slide. Oh, points for brokers. Corey, can you jump in to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So it does vary a little bit on product. On equipment financing, up to 75,000 is going to be 15 points. 75 to 100 is 10 points, and then over 100 or up to 150,000 and over 150,000 is going to be 8 points max there. And then on the working capital side, 12-point max up to 150,000, and then an 8-point max over 150,000.
Awesome. The only other thing that I would add to that is our bundle product. Everybody gets paid the same on that, and that's 5 points. So if you sell one of those bundles that you get with an equipment approval, you will get 5 points. Those rates are extremely aggressive. So it's kind of us get skinny, you get skinny. But again, we're talking about a product that somebody didn't necessarily apply for, and they may take advantage of. So I'll keep monitoring the questions and answers while I quickly go over this. For those of you that attended today, we do have 5 discounted registrations. And so we are going to take the the list of attendees, and 5 individuals will be randomly drawn. I'm sorry, it's a complimentary registration to this year's AACFB.
We'll get the deck, but you do have to scan the QR code here.
Yes. So
Want to get in, make sure you scan this QR code. It should take you to to that sign up there for that random drawing.
awesome. And I'm looking through here and I don't see any additional questions. So I will give it maybe another minute on questions. Oh, hang on. Do companies need to be need to be in business for at least 2 years? Today for equipment financing, yes. So again, on equipment financing, we need 2 years time in business. On the working capital, John, we only need 1 year time in business. So again, kind of a little bit of a different requirement there. Paul, thank you. We love channel. We love that. Thank you, Paul. And again, for those of you that didn't hear Corey, please scan this QR code so that you can come get a free or potentially be put in a drawing for a free entry to the AAC CFB conference down in Orlando. We'd love to see you guys there. Well, looks like we might have just got one. What are the broker requirements you need to sign up with channel? You want me to take that or do you want to grab that?
I would say you can reach out to Lee or myself, and then, we'll either, kind of, I think, have that initial conversation with you, or make sure that we get you pointed with one of our regional territory managers as well to have that discussion.
Yeah. Any other final questions? Doesn't look like it. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. Again, anybody who's west of the Mississippi, feel free to reach out to me. Anybody who's east of the Mississippi, Corey would be a great point of contact. And last but not least, if you'd like to be entered into that drawing to potentially win one of the free entries to the conference down in Orlando in October, we hope that you win. So please scan that QR code, fill it out, and we'll put you into the drawing.
Perfect. Well, since there's no more questions, we'll wrap it up. I want to say a big thanks to all our participants and especially our valued funding source and gold sponsor channel. Thanks for a great job, Corey and Lee. We do invite everyone to meet with channel in person at the Commercial Financing Expo coming up September in Orlando, September 20th and 21st. Thanks again and have a great day.
Monica, thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.